Welcome to my channel. Today our topic will be on compass error. Now, you being a cadet or an officer, you have to know how to calculate from compass to true and true to compass. Are you okay? You have to know how to calculate, do this calculation. I get it. Now, so before we will start, we have to know this compass, your deviation, magnetic, variation, and true. Okay, so you have to know how to calculate from here, compass to true. Okay, and true to compass. So true. So you can see that it's a vice. This one is a vice versa of this. I get it. Yes. Now, before we can start or we can proceed to everything, we have to know the meaning of compass and know the meaning of deviation, magnetic, variation, and true. Okay. So let's start with compass. Let's start with compass. Now, we can say that compass is a navigational tool that indicates direction. Okay, it's a navigational tool that indicates direction. Now, and also we can say that it consists of a magnetic needle. Okay, it consists of a magnetic needle that will rotate to align with the Earth's magnetic field for a user to determine his or her location. Are you okay? So basically, that's a compass. Okay, so it's a navigational, okay, navigational tool that indicates direction. That indicates direction or directions. So it's the same thing. Alright? So I'm saying that it's also having a magnetic needle. Okay, that's rotate to align with the Earth's magnetic field. Okay, for a user to know his or her location. Now, let me move on to my variation. Okay, so when we talk of variation, right? So we can say that variation, that one we can say is the angular distance between the magnetic north and the true north. Is the angular distance between the magnetic north and the true north. Magnetic north. Now, let me move on to deviation. Okay, let me move on to deviation. Now, with deviation, we can say that is the angular distance between inaccurate magnetic heading of a vessel and the accurate magnetic heading, okay, and the accurate magnetic heading of a vessel, okay, is the angular distance between inaccurate heading of a vessel, okay, and the accurate heading of a vessel. All right, so is the angular distance between inaccurate accurate of vessel. So when we talk about this, let me put it in a diagram form for us to see the angular distances. Okay, let me put it in a diagram for us to see the angular distances. Now, so here will be our true direction. So we can have our variation to be here. We can have our deviation to be here. So the distance, okay, if I'm talking about the angular distance, you can see that this is it. So the distance from here to here, okay, that one is an angular distance. And talking about variation to the distance from probably from here to here, okay, is the angular distance, okay, and here you find your true north, and you find your true north. The true north is where you are standing, okay. So supposing you are in your house right now, where you are facing is your true north, okay. Where you are right now is your true north. Where you are, okay, is your true north. All right, so basically we know of our compass, we know of our deviation, and magnetic, as I said it earlier, is having what? A magnetic, what do you call it, needle, okay. It's having a magnetic needle that is in what? Rotation. It will help you to know your location. Okay, all right. Now, when you are moving from compass to true, okay, we have some rules that govern it. Okay, when we are moving from compass to true, we have some rules that govern it. And when we are moving from true to compass, we also have rules governing it. Okay, so assuming I'm from compass, So from compass to true. Now, when I'm moving from here to here, okay, my east is plus, okay, and my west is minus. Okay, so I'm moving from compass to true. Okay, my east is plus, my west is what? Minus. So I'm moving from compass to true. So here my west is minus, my east is plus. Are you okay? Now the same thing applies when I'm moving from true to compass. That's vice versa. So true to compass. So T V M D C. So I'm moving from here to here. Okay. For that one, my west will be plus, whilst my east will be minus. Okay, my west will be plus, whilst my east will be minus. So that one goes like this. So here we have minus west plus east, and here we have plus east minus, plus west minus east. Okay, plus west minus east. All right. Okay. Now, I am coming to deduce an acronym for this when you are moving from compass to true. Okay, so for this, I can say that this carrot, okay, this draft, this marine, this vessel, this tonnage. So I'm deducing an acronym for this. So we have current. If you don't remember this, you can say that your C stands for current. You can also say that your D stands for draft, your M stands for marine, and your V stands for vessel, and your D stands for tonnage when you are moving from compass to true. Now, let me deduce another formula for you when you are coming from true to compass. So T V M D C. All right. So that one too, you can say that timid, okay, virgins, virgins don't marry dull captains. Okay, timid virgins don't marry dull captains. All right. Yes. So from this, we will start by some examples. Okay, we will start by some examples. All right. So, assuming on board you will get your, let's say, your compass. Okay, your compass to be 257 degrees compass. Okay, and you have your variation, V to be 0, 3 degrees west, and you have your deviation to be, let's say, 0.7 degrees east. Okay, and you are told to calculate for your true and your magnetic. I get it, for your true and your magnetic. All right, so this is how you go by it. So you know that right now they have given us our compass, meaning that we have to know where we are moving to. They have given us our compass. Okay, so meaning that we are moving to true. So we are going to use this formula, compass okay, so we are going to use this formula, okay, from compass to true. Okay, so right now we are having our compass, right? Degrees compass, all right, and right now they have given us our variation to be 3 degrees west, okay, and we have our deviation to be 7 degrees east, okay, and we already know that when we are moving from compass to true, our west is minus and our east is what? Plus. Okay, so to start with this, you have your compass to be 2, 5, 7 degrees compass, and you come your deviation, your D is equal to 7 degrees east. Okay, now we don't know our magnetic. Okay, we don't know our magnetic. So as we don't know our magnetic, and we know that moving from compass to true, our east is plus, meaning that we add our 7 to 257 degrees compass to get our magnetic. Okay, we will add our 7 degrees to 257 degrees compass to get our magnetic. Now, this is how it goes. So 7 plus 253. Okay, 7 plus 253. So with this, we are getting 2, 6, 4. Okay, degrees magnetic. Okay, so right now our magnetic is what? 264 degrees magnetic. All right, then we will proceed. So our variation is 3 degrees, 3 degrees west. Okay, so with that, for us to get our true north, our true course or something like that, we have to now with this, we are moving from what? Compass to true. Okay, we are moving from what? Compass to true. So moving from compass to true, and they are saying that we are having 3 degrees west, meaning that we are going to do subtraction. Okay, we are going to do subtraction. Now, when we subtract 3 from our magnetic, okay, we will be getting 261 degrees true. Okay, we will be getting, so we will subtract our 3 degrees west from our magnetic. Okay, we will subtract our 3 degrees west from our magnetic. So that one is 2 61 degrees true. Okay, that will be your final answer. That will be your final answer. So basically, this is how it goes. So when you are moving from compass to true, always you have to what? Apply the rules. You always have to what? Apply the rules. That's when we are moving from compass, we have our west to be minus, our east to be what? Plus. Okay, our east to be plus. Now, let me pick another example for us to solve. Okay, let me pick another example for us to solve. Okay, with this, we have our true to be 108 degrees true. Okay, and we have our deviation to be 9 degrees west. Okay, and we have our variation to be 5 degrees east. Okay, so meaning that we are moving from true to what? Compass. Okay, we are moving from what? True to compass. All right, now, and we moving from true to compass, we know that our west is plus whilst our east is what? Minus. All right, our west plus, east what? Minus. All right, so let's go by our acronym. So we have T, V, N, D, and C. All right, now our true is 108 degrees true. All right, our variation, all right, our variation is 5 degrees east. Okay, and we don't have our magnetic. We don't know for magnetic. Okay, we don't know for magnetic. Now, our deviation is 9 degrees west. Okay, and we don't have our compass. Okay, we don't have our compass. So this is how we go by it. Our variation is east. Okay, our variation is what? East. Okay, mind you, our variation is east, and we are moving from true to compass. So being east, variation being east, meaning that we are subtracting. Variation being east, is it being east, meaning that we are what? Subtracting. So we will subtract 5 degrees from 8. Okay, we will subtract 5 degrees from 8. Okay, so what are we getting? We are getting 103 degrees magnetic. Okay, we are getting 103 degrees magnetic. Now we are moving on. We have our deviation to be what? 9 degrees west. Okay, my deviation is what? 9 degrees west. Now west is what? Plus. West is what? Plus. Okay, you can see it from here. So west is plus. So we will plus 9 to 103 degrees magnetic. Okay, so that one we will get what? 112 degrees compass. 112 degrees compass.